First Alert AccuWeather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson.
All right, the last place in the country you would expect to see a tornado today is out here in Oregon. This is Portland, Oregon, and look at this right along the coast. Where is it? Let's plot it. Come on, work with me. Oh, it was just working. That was an EF0 tornado actually out there in Oregon. Oddly enough, way out there. Now, let's come in closer to home here in the southeast. It's chilly out there. Upper 20s to low 30s here across a good chunk of our region. We will have a very chilly night tonight. Down into the 20s, some higher clouds building in later tonight. And look at Florida down here tonight. 26 in Tallahassee, 35 in Tampa and Orlando, 39 in Naples, Florida. Wow, it is going to be chilly down there. Now, this is where it's going to be below freezing in a good chunk of the country tonight, and we will start to lift the colder and colder temperatures back to the north as we start to moderate things going into the weekend and early next week. So yes, it's a little bit chilly here, and we'll stay chilly tomorrow and Thursday, and then we get back into the 50s through the weekend, low 60s possible early next week. Now, remember all of that recent rain? How can you forget? All of that rain, or at least a lot of it, has to go somewhere. Funneling down towards the Gulf of Mexico. There's New Orleans, Lake Pontchartrain, the Gulf of Mexico right here, Mobile Bay. You can see all of that brown. That is the sediment with all that heavy flood water racing down to the Gulf of Mexico. We spotted that from outer space earlier today. We have more rain on the way. Not as prolific as the events we've had, but anywhere from a ½ inch to maybe 1 to 1.5 inches of rain here. So any rain is a concern, but it's not going to be the gully washer like what we've had. Now, any rain is not really welcome at this point. We're watching the rain out here in Texas. Extensive cloud cover coming on into the region right now. But as we showed you earlier, a lot of sunshine today. Look at all that blue sky. Tomorrow, though, we will have overcast conditions in a good chunk of the area by afternoon. So we may squeeze in a little bit of sun early, 20s to start out, and we're back into the 40s as we get into the afternoon. But if those clouds thicken earlier in the morning, we may see some slightly warmer lower 30s as we start the day. But notice how most of us will be somewhere in the 40s. Extensive cloud cover tomorrow. The rain, that's going to hold off until Thursday morning, it looks like. So have your umbrellas ready to go Thursday. The heaviest rain, if we're going to get it, will be in the afternoon and evening hours. You can see this big batch of moisture coming our way. Maybe a clap of thunder. Not really a lot of lightning, no severe weather here. And then that system goes away just in time for the weekend. Now, we may see some clouds and a few lingering showers early Friday, so we will include that in the forecast right there. But really, we'll clear things out and get some partly cloudy conditions going for you Saturday and Sunday, back into the 50s here. We mentioned those lower 60s early next week. So really, Scott, for the next 7 days, really about 1.25 days where we may have some wet weather. And that's a nice little change of pace considering what we've had.
And, I can deal with, the middle 50s, lower 60s. That's like pretty much perfection.
Yeah, comfortable days, cool nights, but a little bit better than this Arctic blast we've had.
Definitely. All right. Thank you very much, Keith.